Hey y'all, Rambo here. This is episode 4 of Silent Hill F. We just made it to the school. In the last episode, we did the first part of this place already. So we're going to continue from there. Yeah, we're going to move forward. This place is loaded with stuff. A lot of the things are confusing because there's prereqs to doing a lot of the stuff. I tried to make it as easy as possible with all the timestamps so that you can navigate through. I also put text in that will tell you whether you need something first. Alright, let's go. We're starting here in the locker room. We couldn't get this open, so we got to figure out some combos. And the only thing is that it seems we got to find the principal or his body, something. It sounds like he has keys and stuff like that on him. Got a bandage. Let's check some stuff out. The knife is pretty strong. Alright, so we got this key. This item. That's from the beginning. Our extra thing. And we gotta make sure we keep these updated. So here's that Rinko. Alright, so this is just talking about like the history of the school and how it was built. Evil warding lantern. Brings good luck. Ward off evil. Alright, so this is talking about like the notes for those little birds we find. Just how they write like bullied notes and stuff like that on it. This is important. It's talking about the principal being paranoid about his keys. This is why I'm saying we gotta find him to find the keys. Pick this up. Arare. Alright, these are all locked. We're going to have to head out that window and go check the yard. Because the picture of the principal showed him in the garden. So, I'm pretty sure that's where we got to head. Just want to make sure we didn't miss anything in here. I think we got it all. We got to hop out this window. Alright, let's go. Here's Big Man. Alright, we're going to have to scan this place like a hawk and avoid these things. Alright, let's go in here. Alright, a note. I've always despised her. She goes around pretending like she doesn't want to be a girl when she knows full well she's much cuter than everyone else. Alright, where'd that thing come from? Alright, let's run out here. So it's more than just Big Boy. Where'd it go, dude? What? Where did she go? Alright, I'm trying to avoid this thing. And we also gotta check, make sure there's nothing we miss. I'm not trying to come back out here. Ooh, there's only one way off this thing. This is a death trap, man. I bet. Oh, and they're coming. I better get off of this thing. See, I'm already stuck. Alright, let's check over here. Oh, wonderful. Oh, dude. Alright, nothing over here. Let's check the other side. Another dead end. We're about to get trapped up in here. Okay, so this is the window we jumped from. This is a big waste of time. Let's go to the right. Oh man, I'm fatigued. Alright, let's go up here. Alright, nothing here. We may have got this on the last one. Maybe. Dude. Oh, shit. That thing almost trapped us in there, man. What is that sound? Sweet. Very, very nice. Just what the doctor ordered, a sledgehammer. We need this so bad. So hold RT to unleash powerful attack. The longer attack is held, the more brutal it will be. Sweet. Alright, so we got like a whole new defensive function here, which is awesome. It sounds like it tears your weapon up though. So we can defend ourselves better with heavy weapons, I guess. But it looks like it really beats our weapon up. The defensive stance. When your focus gauge is full, use RB to switch to defensive position and unleash a focus attack. Wow, okay. We gotta try that one. Got this nasty turd right here. These things suck, dude. They just puke on you. Nasty frickin' tumor. I call it the dump, the turd pinata. Just let them puke over there. Make sure there's nothing over here. Let's grab this. Red capsule. Alright, we can't go no further here. Ugh. Take that, you pinata. I think this game is kind of like The Last of Us in many ways. It's a Japanese version, I guess. How is there nothing here? That's crazy. I picked up a red capsule or something. Oh, here we go. Yes. Main building 2F stair key. That's what I needed. Dry carcass, nice. Alright, let's try to go around Big Man. I wish these enemies like drop stuff, but they don't drop anything. We don't get XP. There's no benefit other than damaging your weapon, which is no benefit at all. This is the only thing I wish was a little different, but It's its own game, so I respect it. Alright, I think we got everything out here. Let's get up back in the window before we damage our weapon even more. Oh God. Dude, this school is infested. Alright, so now we got all these doll things. What are they anyways? Are they like just bodies that are possessed? Or are they dolls? I know this game has a big emphasis on dolls. The creepy kind. I got a key. Okay, so I don't think the key we got isn't for this door, obviously. It's probably for a different wing down here. So let's jump down here and see what we can open up with this key. Okay, that's outside. Which I do recommend saving a lot. I don't know why, but like I said before, it's been freezing. There's the gardening. The master gardener. Alright. We're dumping it all. I am not getting caught in that situation where you can't pick anything up. I can't stand that. So I would rather get rid of stuff that I even like just to have room and a bunch of faith. So it's a win-win. Alright. What's next on our hit list? We do need some Emma. Hopefully there's some in here. Alright, now we gotta go up here, go right, go up these steps. We're gonna hit this one part up here. This is where we need to be. I'm going here. Ooh.
What's that?
Okay. Okay, shoes sat here. Rumor, she should just disappear. I hope someone kills her or abducts her. I don't care. Just whatever gets Hanako out of my life once and for all. Dang. What a nasty. This is Rinko's handwriting. I don't trust anybody. Like, the description of her tried to say how she was, like, cool and whatever. Unopened envelope. Hanako isn't coming. I'm sorry for lying to you, but I thought that needed to get you alone to find out how you truly feel. Look into your heart and try opening this box with your true feelings. Do you remember that day where the two of us went to that cafe? We talked about how it felt like we were delinquents since we weren't supposed to be going to school that day. But you know what? I don't care what the other people thought about us, because as long as I could spend time with you, that was all I needed. We both ordered the same cakes that day. I can still remember my heart almost burst out of my chest the moment the same words flowed from your lips. The sweet and tart fruit on the cake, the taste still lingers in my mouth like it was yesterday. Do you remember the taste too? I sat here and Rinko behind me. She sometimes gave me answers to the tests. Or the right answers. So from like the fox and those weird notes and all the like weird people, I thought it was like girls being abducted is my first thing. But then I see all this with these girls. And it's like, okay, did these girls have me killed? Or I'm just not sure. Alright, so here's a puzzle box. Alright, so how do we use this thing?
Nothing.
Alright, so you can move around these little slats. What are we supposed to... Okay, so you can open them. Alright, so it looks like a bunch of fruit or something. Okay, you can turn it around. Same thing on this side. Alright, so we got to figure out what we have to do with these things. I got them all open. It's not doing anything.
That wasn't right.
Okay, so you click the button once you think you got it, and it either works or it don't. Let's try some different combos. Let's see what we got in our notes. Or let's check this thing out. What is this? This is just saying where we sat. It's worthless. Alright, there's got to be something that's going to tell us or give us some kind of guidance on what we need to do here. Alright, so we can't leave. We got to figure this out. So we're stuck in here until we figure this stupid box out. Well, we better figure it out then. Alright, I'm going to close everything, I guess, and start from scratch. Alright, I guess I'm just going to play with it a little bit and see if anything makes sense. I'm going to try to do all the fruits. Was that a pumpkin? Alright, so we gotta get... I wonder if you gotta have... Oh, there we go. Alright. So you did remember. Well, that makes me feel really special. By the way, are you over Hanako yet? I apologize if I sound blunt, but I want to make it clear that girl is dead. Ugh. I know you're going through a rough time right now and you must be in so much pain, but you know I can be there for you. Would you rather go through it yourself still? I can picture us slowly unfolding the pages of our hearts, talking about all the small mundane details of our day-to-day lives. Clearly, you can see it too. Okay, so we're dealing with a bunch of crazy chicks. That's the deal here. Shu's a Mac Daddy, I guess. He's got them flocking to him to the point where they want to kill each other over him. Except for us. We're the only one that aren't so stupid. It sounds like we're dealing with some nutty chicks. Alright, so my prediction here is that they pulled those other people in to kill her or abduct her or something. Or somehow they all are abducted. Who knows? Evil. About as evil as it comes. These girls are terrible. Alright, so this still ain't over. There's another one now. What is that, a piece of pie? I have no clue what we're doing. Okay. So she was talking about writing. What? Yeah, I don't know about this one. Yeah, I gotta see if there's anything in our notes, anything that'll give me a hint. I see books, so I'm thinking maybe we gotta just match up books, but I want to see Because she was talking about journaling and all that. Alright, so we're going to try to match up these journals. Alright, we're going to just play with this thing. I'm sure we'll get it. The origami's tricky though. Because that's something that's, I mean, it's kind of considered journaling. You're writing in it. But it's not a journal. Alright, there we go. Sweet. I'm glad to hear you're trying to stay positive, and remember, I'll always be here for you if you need anything. You know you're not the only one who's sad because Hinako's no longer with us. If the two of you could huddle together, we could soothe this pain that bites like the cold of winter, and then surely spring will arrive. Welcome us with Sakura in full bloom to celebrate our union. Can you picture the beautiful blooming Sakura awaiting us? Okay, so this next puzzle, that's obviously what it is. It's about the Sakura, the blossom, which I know nothing about. So we're going to have to just guess our way through this one. I mean, there's only a combination of 12. I'm sure we'll get it. I don't know if any of these fruit-looking things are something that grow on these blossoms. This is probably the most difficult one so far. Yes. All right. Dear Shu, I like you. I love you. I always have, and I always will. I'll be waiting to hear what you think about me. I think you are creepy. Okay, we got the classroom generic key for the second floor. All right, I'm just going to scan through the journal, make sure there's nothing that we haven't looked at, just to keep it clean.
Do you want to stay with your friends forever?
Junko, where?
Friends don't last forever. They will betray you eventually. Just as they say you betrayed them. Whether their worth is justified. That is for you to decide.
What are you?
All right, this is talking about boys and girls on the playground. Okay.
It's already made it this far.
If it's important, we'll read it later. Let's head on downstairs. and see what's going on down here. I still wonder what that, like, drill sergeant was. Attention! I'm gonna save real quick. I'm burned out right now. So this place, I was playing late, man. I had to get to sleep. That's probably why, if you all hear it or heard it already, I probably sounded like a zombie. Alright, so the last thing we did in here was, we got a key from the yard, and then we went and opened the second floor, and then we got locked in the classroom, and we opened the box with the 3 different codes, which was kind of tough. I mean, I wasn't sure what to do, and then I finally figured it out. Then there were people in here that looked like they were, like, stiff, like I couldn't hit them or anything. I don't know where they are now. And I still don't have this. I want to get the combo for this. I'm hoping that as we move through, I'll just run into something where I can get it. But yeah, there were suddenly people in this school. And here, let's see if we can open this. We still can't open that. Were they up here? Ooh, okay. We got a whole new section. That's what I'm talking about. Is this that classroom I was stuck in? Don't know. Ooh, another key. Okay. Old Annex main gate key. The key to the old annex behind the school. It can be used to open the hall doors. Okay, note to teacher. Ayumi from the track and field club said she found a key with key box written on it during practice. If she still hasn't got it back to you, then she probably left it in her locker when she went to change. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if she forgot. She looked exhausted after practice. Okay, so they're talking about the locker. I don't see nothing on here other than, I don't see no English writing on this at least. Open locker in the locker room. Okay. I guess we use the key to do it, unless we got something that we need to read in our inventory. Not there. Not here. Nope. Sorry, guys. You know how I do. I gotta be double sure all the time, because I'm not trying to run back to a place if I don't have to. See, these. This is what I'm talking about. Red capsules. Toolkit. Need that. And I'm really liking this sledgehammer, too, by the way. This thing is freaking awesome. I'm definitely gonna fix it up. Uh-oh. I cannot let this thing break. Whatever I do, because that would break my heart. I need the sledgehammer. Red capsules. I can't lose it. 2 hits. Okay, I'm definitely gonna use my tool belts on this sucker. Just to show you. See, you can't hit them unless they awaken. Did we just get a red capsule for hitting them? I don't like that you can't hit them when you want to. Like, they have to wake up. Antique comb, nice. 479. I wonder if that is our code. Or at least one of them. We're going to try it. Alright, so We got a little bit more stuff to do up in here. Once you focus on one thing, you run into something else and then it distracts you. And then you forgot about the original thing you were set out to do. Okay, so that was a different classroom we just went in. Because this is the one where the box was. Actually, it still is. It's right there on the desk. You know, I'm glad I went out my box of normal games to play this. This is pretty cool, man. Okay, here's a new one. Liar, 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 liar. Ooh, okay. TT is the most disgusting person I've ever met. I wish someone would destroy her locker. If anybody wants to make my wish come true, her locker combination is 377. Okay, what was the final score? 479. I don't want to get too many numbers in my head now. But what if that is for something else we're going to need? We got 377 and 479. I'm right. Okay. My memory is not that bad. It's pretty good. Alright, so let's head downstairs. I want to see if we can get some of these lockers open finally. And we got some keys to open up some new doors. Okay, so I think the locker room is over here. If I'm not mistaken. There it is. Alright, 377. Alright, I'm going to try the 479 and see what happens. Alright, that's it. That should open it, but it doesn't. Sledgehammer can't even open a locker. Oh, nice. Little first aid kit. I'm going to take something, get a little stronger. There we go. Dude, this is a bummer, bro. I was all excited. Okay, it seems that making secret codes with numbers and symbols is all the craze these days. Did we get this today? Alright, so there might be something. Oh, you know what it could be? I remember seeing something that had numbers on it. No, that can't be it, because the rest was in Japanese, I think. And that combo thing doesn't take Japanese. But like some kind of like cipher system or something. Okay, we never came in here before. Be sure we want to do this. This room sounds a little messed up. Asakura, Ayumi-Row 4, line 2. This one. Locker room key. Key that is used to open and close school locker room. Asakura's textbook. I'm a tortoise. The bus is calling out to me. I didn't get the news that school would be so far away. Bus. The best thing in the world. I love it so much that I made it my locker combination.
Code and message. Talk about childish.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm a tortoise. The bus is calling out to me. I didn't get the news that school would be so far away. Bus. The best thing in the world. I love it so much that I made it my locker combination. All right, great. We're finally getting somewhere. We wasted so much time downstairs, and this is what we needed to do the whole time. All right, so we read that. We know this. 377. Oh, okay. How I wish I could just climb inside his locker and drown in his smell. Wow. All right. I can't believe his combination is the same as his name. I-O-I. A-O-I. That's so cute of him. Using his name as a code. All right, dude. This is becoming very, oh my God, we're already full. Are you freaking kidding me, man? It's becoming insane, man. You know, I do gotta say, I don't use the map that much. It's probably a very bad thing. All right, what to do? I knew I should have given this up. I want the damn chocolate bar. We're eating it. Alright, so that locker room key's got to open the locker room next to the one we've already been in. It's got to be what it is. We still got to make sure we got everything up here. Yeah, see? And I put the sledgehammer. See, I love how it stumbles them. It breaks them pretty good. Dude, this thing is awesome, dude. I can't break it, though. I cannot let that thing break. Ooh. I don't have a room. And I haven't been using, like, the special ability it has. Like the RT or something like that. I do need to explore that a lot more and start using it. Oh my God, do we need that? You can read girl code, right? Got a note from the girls that said 84*4 written on it. Do you know what that means? All right, we're coming back here. I gotta go. I need that toolkit, man. Bad. Or is it 336? Alright, I'm dumping off as much as I can. I should just get rid of everything. Alright, we're cruising on back. We gotta get that toolkit. Dee-dee-doo-dee-doo, dee-dee-dee. Bam! Gotcha. There we go, nice. Ooh, note between lovers. XOXO. Alright, so this is a code. We'll crack it when we get down there. All right, so we know all these, I think. I just want to make sure there's nothing we're missing. We do got to crack a couple of these codes, which shouldn't be too hard. All right, let's head on down. I have absolutely no idea how that crazy formula spells Aestero. But I love you too. What? This just keeps getting crazier, dude. All right, so here's that bus crap. What else is in here? All right, that's what it was right there. It's the code for baka, so you know stupid. Girl code is based off the alphabet. Basically, you just switch letters with numbers and symbols that look like them. So Satao would be 54 plus 06. What? 5 looks like an S, and 4 looks like an A. Right? And then the plus is T, and the O is for O because they're basically the same shape. Thick doesn't really look like it, but apparently it's U. What? So for my name, Yosida, it'll be X0517. 4. Okay, how the heck does a Y get X? All right, not much to see up in here. Okay, so it's not 84 times 4. That's not it. 54 plus 06. So what would 84 times 4 be? Do you know what that means? Bata or Bea? All right. Okay, so this here is not talking about the same thing. Because it says her combination, then down here it says his locker. Oh, I'm not sure what to do here, y'all. So what if bus is the locker code? What would that be? 8, 5. What would you be? 6? 8, 6, 5. Let's try that. Okay, so here's another locker room.
Takes me back to my track and field days.
It worked! It worked! Yay! All right, key cabinet key. A small, dainty key might open the key cabinet in the school. I can't believe that worked, dude. I figured it out. All right, let's try the 377 on this. Dang, I'm glad I did that. I was going to try it on the other locker, but it freaking worked there. So now the bus, the one we just opened was the bus code. Okay, that don't work there. We still got some work cut out for us. Let's try 377 here. I'm all excited. Yes! All right! Woo! Old stinky shoe. All right, we got the Omamori. I got to practice that word. Omamori-Wolf. Deals additional damage when using weapons with high durability. Effective only for weapons with durability. Okay, so it don't work on other stuff. Nice. We'll take it. Dude, that's so crazy. I was really excited. I was proud of myself, man. Alright, let's see. So we still got 2 to crack. So bus locker we got. Okay. This on the right, the Mickey thing, I think is just giving us what the U means. That's how we figured out bus, because 8 and 5 was easy, but U we didn't know until I looked at that. So you can read girl code, right? Okay. For girls written. Do you know what that means? This one I still don't know, unless it's actually, yeah, it would be BAUA. BAUA. That's what that would be. Okay, it says it's the code for Baka. Then how did that other thing work, dude? All right, so that one part where it said the name AOI would be 401, I think, on that other locker. Nope. Alright, so I think this is the girls' locker. And this one over here is 401. Yes. Alright. I happened to find out Suga's locker combination. The weird thing is when you convert it to code, it looks like a cry for help. SOS. What am I supposed to do? It's not like I can do anything. It's gotta be SOS. If it's not, I don't know what else it would be. Yes. All right. We are in business. School bag. Yes. Oh, yeah, dude. All right. We are cruising now. Yes.
We found it.
Key to the back mountains. Key to open the chained gates. This is great, dude. We just got so much done in such a short period. All right. So all our hard work is finally paying off. This part was a pain because you got to get upstairs and get in that classroom and get the key to the second locker room before you can move forward. That's why it took so long or felt like it. You can't touch any lockers until you get that second floor classroom, basically. What is that?
that could be your partner. Or maybe some kind of femme fatale. Got it. Found the key.
Welcome back. Sorry for the trouble. Your turn, partner. We've rested enough.
Sit down. Shu and I can stay up and keep watch over you. No, I'm all right.
Go. Get some rest. We'll stand guard while you're sleeping.
Nighty-night, Hinako.
Alright, y'all, that's it. Thanks for watching. This concludes the school. If you liked the content, please give it a like. If you really liked it, subscribe. Y'all take care.